Blind Boy Paxton. Alright, here's Blind Boy Paxton.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. What's your favorite song? Do you have a favorite song?
No.
You don't have a favorite song?
I have a list of favorite songs that's impossible to recall. I have a list of songs I sing most often, and I've got a lot of favorite songs. So Tired is one of them. The one I was just playing. Oh, I played it.
Yeah.
Lonesome, lonesome, I know what you mean. I'm on by my lonesome, dreaming empty dreams. Worried, worried about some other day. Wondering if tomorrow bring me joy or sorrow. So tired of crying, so tired of sighing, so tired of being alone. So tired and weary, my skies are dreary. Why do you wander and roam? Though we are drifting too far apart, my arms are empty, but never my heart. So tired and yearning for your returning, so tired of living for you. So tired of crying, so tired of sighing, so tired of being alone. So tired and weary, my skies are dreary. Why do you wander and roam? Though you are drifting too far apart, my arms are empty, but never my heart. So tired of yearning for your returning, so tired of living, so tired of being, so tired of living for you. That's it.
That was great. Yeah.
That's a good tune,
It's
isn't it?
good. Who wrote that one?
I don't remember. It's an old. I don't even know if it got to be a pop song, but it must have been a pop song. Lonnie Johnson did it, and the Dallas String Band did it. And though I haven't looked too hard, I'm sure some jazz band did it.
Yeah.
Like most pieces of sheet music floating around from the 20s.
Do you have it on 78?
No, I wish. If I did, I would be a happier man than I am presently.
Yeah, that's a great one. I got another question for you. When did you start playing, and when did you get into playing the blues?
Well, really when I turned 16 and started playing guitar. I started playing guitar when I was 16, and that's it. Yeah, that's when I started. I always knew it and always heard it around the house. My grandma loved listening to the blues and singing the blues, and so I got a lot from her. That's about it. I started playing it when I was about 16 years old. That was the first. Music I felt a real good connection to. I used to play other things before that on banjo, but when I started playing blues, I felt a real strong connection to it, and that was it stayed there and it ain't went no place.
You remember any of the first guys that you heard?
Always First song I learned from it's a clip of Skip James on Canadian TV playing Crow Jane. That was the first tune I learned. Took me a whole day to get that one. But my auntie remembers when I learned it, she bought me that guitar on Saturday night. I come brought it home. We found out our next door neighbor had passed away. And so she left the guitar with me and had never played one before in my life. And I sat and watched this thing, tuned it up with the little pitch pipe, and got it in tune and watched that video. And the next day I ups to my auntie. I said, Auntie, look what I learned now. Yeah, and she knew what it was because she liked it because I'd sing it all the time. And she was happy. And she knew I was going to play music after that.
You just got right into that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's it. That was my tune.
That's pretty awesome.
I liked
it. What do you think? I mean, it's not a good way to say it. How do you think the blues are changing? Because it's still an important thing, especially in America.
Well, more people are playing blues nowadays, and frankly, more people that shouldn't, and some people who really, really should, and unfortunately, some people who really, really should don't. Some of the people who really shouldn't do it, you know, the best, like Ari Eisinger and Frankie Basile. Frank and Kim, they're just real good players, and it's about my favorite just to listen to and to hang around. And
they don't play the blues?
Yeah, they play the hell out of it. That's what I said. They do and they should. And, you know, for the people who do and shouldn't, you know, there ain't no specific things you can say. You just, you know, it's like art. That it's hard to define, but you know it when you see it. You know, that's the idea about it. But it's even people who don't, you know, it's and you know, when I say the people who shouldn't, I don't mean on any certain terms. It's just you hear it doesn't sound right, so it ain't right. And then you hear some of the weirdest people who just play, like Ari just freaks me out. First time I saw Ari, I was just like, I couldn't believe, you know, he was what he was, but, you know, just, you know, based on your ridiculous stereotypes of what blues musicians should look like. And I'm so glad that's changing. Hopefully it changes faster, you know. I'll be happy when people start wearing, you know, stop wearing sunglasses when they play blues. That just bothers me to no end. You know, and I've got legitimate health issues that say I should wear sunglasses, but I refuse because I do not want to look asinine.
You don't want to look like pretentious or trying to be something you're not.
You know, it's yeah. I've cut down on a lot of things I used to do, and it's mostly to not be confused with people I don't want to be confused with.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. You know. Man, c'est la vie.